at the very end of the interview, what's a good way for the candidate to exit? Like, should I, if I'm the candidate, and they say, "Do you have any questions for me?" Should I say, "No, I'm good"? Should what's
Hmm.
what should I do to kind of gracefully exit that interview?
Well, you definitely want to have some questions. Most of the time, you want to have some prepared questions, some general questions about, when you're going to make a decision on the opportunity. Do you think I'm a good candidate for this position? Those are general ones. But during the interview, you should have some particular questions about the position. If there's anything that's unclear to you that you didn't understand, if you just want clarity on it, that is the time to bring those back up, just to make sure that you understood what was expected, what they're looking for, and so forth. So you definitely want to have some questions, and you also just want to, and you can even be bold and say, "Hey, do you think I'm a good candidate for this position? Do you think I'm the right person for this job?" You can put them on the spot if you want to. They'll either say, "Well, we're going to interview a few more people. We'll let you know." That's usually the response, unless you're just dead on and they say, "Hey, we think you're a good match for it," and they'll move to the next steps. Um, you
Should I
definitely
ask?
go ahead.
Is this a time for? Should I ask things like about salary, vacation days, where my office is going to be?
Uh, That's not really a time, unless they go into that. That's not a real good time to start asking those kind of questions, because they haven't extended an offer to you yet.
Mm.
So you want to wait for those type of responses. In some cases, when it comes to that salary question, sometimes the recruiter, before they bring you in for an interview, they may ask you what your range is, so that again, we're not wasting your time and you're not wasting our time, because we're not a match as far as our salary requirements. So in a lot of cases, they may ask what your range is before bringing you in. In some cases, some companies, they may not discuss the salary until you actually come in for an interview. So it's not a one size fits all. And I've heard that many times where people say, first person that mentions salary loses. It's not always the case. It's just different companies do different things. Recruiters like to do things a certain way, especially busy recruiters that's going through a lot of resumes and speaking to a lot of applicants. They want to make sure that we're not wasting your time if it's not a good match.